Hello and welcome to Coffee with Carey. I appreciate you stopping by to see what we're chatting about. And what we're chatting about today is 3 tips that make for a great first date. Just talking to clients and coaching clients and matchmaking clients over the last few weeks and thinking, I don't think some of these things have come up in conversation with my YouTube friends. So wanted to delve into that today. And I mean, who doesn't want a great first date? Haven't we had enough bad dates in our lifetime? Especially for my over 50 folks here, over 50 gals in particular. Well, I know guys have bad dates too, but I just mean I have more of you gals. And we had bad dates a long time ago. We've had bad dates recently. If you're putting yourself out there, they are inevitable. So anything we can do to avoid those is worth the listen. So hope you'll stick around and listen to these 3 points I wanted to share with you today. That's right now. The first category of qualities that people say make for a great first date and make for somebody that they would want to see again. And don't forget, if you have a great first date and you have a really nice time, you want to see that person again. You don't say, oh my God, that was the best date ever. Let me never see this person. Because you get credit for making the person feel that way. And that is somebody who is very down to earth, an open book, somebody who can just talk and communicate easily. Forthcoming is a word that I sometimes will write down when somebody's describing what they're looking for. That word comes to mind. It's just somebody who does not seem secretive and is just very comfortable sharing parts of their life and information. We all have things that are not shareable. We don't go launch into crazy drama stories or divorce stories or money stories on a first date. But if you can speak comfortably about your life and about where you find yourself now, people really like that. Easygoing, natural, down to earth are the phrases and words that people use to describe that. But they want somebody who makes the conversation feel comfortable, because that also allows them to feel comfortable and comfortable in sharing things about themselves. So that would be group number 1. The next group has to do with being easy to laugh. That's what I write down when people use words to describe easy to laugh. But what they typically are saying is, this person's in a good mood, they don't take things too seriously, they are lighthearted. And what I have found is that people who have a self-deprecating sense of humor and they can not take themselves too seriously and be comfortable being human and making mistakes and don't try to make themselves shine in the very best light at all times and at all costs, but can show the error of their ways or share stories where they were not necessarily the hero of the story. People really are drawn to people like that. That falls into that category of just lighthearted with a good self-deprecating sense of humor. And dates where people found themselves laughing are the dates that more often than not, as a matchmaker, people will say that they definitely want to see each other again. If both people tell me, oh my gosh, we laughed so much, they're the best. So to go in with that lighthearted attitude, just looking to have a nice time and to being able to laugh easily, that's definitely going to work in your favor and lead to more second dates too. The third one would be that they want somebody who they think is intelligent, a good communicator, emotionally intelligent, which would mean they understand their feelings and they can describe how things made them feel. Just being self-aware and also not taking yourself so seriously like we just said in the previous category. But if it's an easygoing conversation and you have some interesting stories and you can share those easily and they show that your brain is moving and that you are bright, that goes a long way too as far as someone being attracted to you. Everybody says they want somebody intelligent. There's lots of different types of intelligence, and I think those manifest themselves and show up in different ways on a first date. But you don't have to go in with all your vocabulary words, and you don't have to expound nonstop about your education, but just don't for sure put on any airs to hide your intelligence. Sometimes I do have women in their 50s that are still trying to not be as smart as they are. I've got some really, really accomplished, really brilliant clients over the years. And I was often surprised when the men would say that they didn't really know if she was that bright. And I'm like, oh, well, she's doing something. We talk about it. I would question them. And upon examining this, often they would realize that they were kind of downplaying how smart they were. Don't do that. Use all your gifts. Show it all off. Don't be braggy or make anybody else feel like they're stupid, but whatever you've got going on, bring that all with you. I hope you found these 3 categories of things that people are looking for that they think make for a great date and somebody that they would want to see again. I hope you've heard yourself in those categories and that you'll bring all of that with you to your next date. Look forward to having you back, so hit that notification bell and the subscribe button, and I'll look forward to next time. Until then, have a good one.